Warriors, live on 2K Sports. This game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
Well, there's no place like home, Kevin. It's always nice to be in familiar surroundings, around those that cheer for you, your family and friends. And home is home. There's no place like it.
Yes, how about just sleeping in your own bed? You're not flying from city to city, getting in at 3 in the morning and after playing a tough game. So just a lot of advantages in terms of that familiarity when you are home.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got P.J. Tucker, Goodwin out there with Brandon Knight. Then it's John Lure, and it's Chandler in at the center position. Now here's Green after the miss from Stephen Curry. Outside Knight, three-pointer. The shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Curry with it. And it's Knight picking him up. Curry kicks to Green. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Knight pass to Chandler. Green with the block. Thompson dishes to Curry. That's a 2 from Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Now here's Curry. Brandon Knight missing his last shot.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Goodwin. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Now here's Knight. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Curry passes to Green. Curry against Knight. Curry kicks to Barnes. The three-pointer, no good. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
And here's Thompson. Brandon Knight getting it to go from deep. A shot by Curry, no good. Outside Knight, he dishes it to Tucker. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
How about the rhythm they got into offensively there? There's no doubt in my mind what the result was going to be once they started to play.
Really impressive, partner, because they simply put it on cruise control. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Now here's Green. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
And then how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he wasn't the intimidator.
No good off the back of the rim. Warriors leading by 5.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And here's a little-known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Now Knight, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Again, the miss by Knight.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. And then for Phoenix, Morris is checked in for John Lure. Warren comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Booker in for Goodwin.
And guys, in a draft with so many talented big men and lead guards, Booker was a bit of a hot commodity. One of the purest sharpshooters in the draft, has a lightning quick release on his jump shot.
And Phoenix making a change here. Len's checked in. Now here's Curry. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Milwaukee.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that one.
Here's Iguodala. 6 to shoot. Warren with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively also doing a great job. Couple blocks in that game as well.
And with Booker, you know, who is a Kentucky guy, he's a sharpshooter, Greg. You're talking about that. His dad actually played at the University of Missouri. He was a pretty good shooter. Clark, this Booker has a pretty good frame to work with, and I think that's going to serve him well in the NBA.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like his size. I like his stroke. I like his toughness. I think he's going to be better defensively than people think. He's got a lot of good stuff in his game already.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. In the corner, it's Morris. Fires for 3. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
To the middle. Here's Barnes. Up and in on the layup. Barnes has got 8.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Livingston dishes to Green. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Well, some of the big men in the league didn't mind drifting out and letting it fly from deep. Here are the best three-point shooters, centers, and power forwards. Number 1, Draymond Green.
Well, he has such a phenomenal touch from long range. For a player at any position, forget about just among the big men.
Yeah, and that makes him one of the more challenging matchups that any defense is going to face. I mean, who do you put on him? A perimeter defender or a low post guy? It's really a conundrum.
Knight. And the dunk by Len.
And doing some dirty work. on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
And the Warriors with possession here after the Suns pick up 2.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Warren. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Warren's got his first 2 points.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Morris with the block. Iguodala against Knight. Morris outside. Feeds it to Len. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot clock at 5. Right at the free throw line. The rebound by Ezeli. The Warriors leading. Phoenix had a season of heartbreak last year. So many losses for them on last-second shots. Late-game losses, Greg, buzzer beater.
Yeah, it's sad if you're a Phoenix fan. How many times this team lost at the buzzer? Just close games in general. Of their 42 losses, how about 18 were by 5 points or less?
Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a low down there. And what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
Sonny Weems checks in for the Suns.
You know the coach drew up a nice play when you get an easy dunk on the inbounds pass.
Livingston passes to Ezeli. Here's Looney. There's the pick. Iguodala outside. Here's Ezeli. And Brandon Rush gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
Morris outside, and it's Warren with the jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Step back shot. Another one falls for Phoenix.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
And Phoenix making a change here. Jelinovich has checked in. The Warriors trailing. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I spoke with the head coach for Phoenix. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here is Livingston. He had 10 points in the win against Milwaukee.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Clock is at 3. Here's Rush. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Rush has got 8 points. Now here's Booker. He's tightly guarded. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group. Only around 75%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys. But it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Here's Spates. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stage.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much, because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Spates in at the 5 down low. And here is Knight after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
The Suns leading. Outside Knight. Dishes it to Warren. Over to the wing. And Teletovic kicks to Warren. Baseline try. And he hits the jumper for 2. Warren's got 8.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Here's Curry. He's got 5. To the inside. Stolen by Warren. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Knight kicks to Teletovic. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And there's Knight. That's good on the assist by Warren. Now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
No good. The Warriors go the other way. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. A 3 from Barnes. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now, here's Warren. Covered by Barnes. Pass is a good one. Here's Warren. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Curry's shot is good.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Knight against Curry. Knight into the lane. And sometimes it feels like Brandon Knight is the Rodney Dangerfield of the NBA. The poor guy just doesn't get much respect.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Through the end of last season, he'd already been on 3 teams in 5 years. On one hand, it may be disrespectful, but teams recognize his ability, too.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Maurice Spates. Lures checked in for Phoenix. P.J. Tucker comes in for Warren. Green left side. Barnes, and another basket for Golden State.
And on the topic of Brandon Knight, you have to wonder why he's been traded around so much. I mean, it wasn't due to a slow start because he made the All-NBA rookie first team. He's smart, has a strong work ethic, proved himself to be a clutch shooter in college, the kind of guy you normally wouldn't think about dealing for someone else.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
He kicks it to Tucker. Fires for 3. The putback and the dunk by Chandler. And the Suns lead by 1. Clark, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
That reminds me of a song.
Yeah, Kevin, that's Cameo, to be exact. And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
You know, talking about Brandon Knight, part of the reason he's been traded so often is because teams are offering great prospects in return. Detroit dealt him for Brandon Jennings, and Milwaukee dealt him for Michael Carter-Williams.
Here's Curry after the Suns pick up 2. They set the pick. A 3-ball. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Knight. Suns leading by 3. Now the feed to Tucker. And the shot is long. The Warriors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Curry with it. And it's Knight picking him up. Thompson dishes to Curry. Another miss by Curry.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Knight into the lane. Chandler. And that one is stuffed right through.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Azili the pass to Curry. Five to shoot. From downtown. Curry with another miss.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Knight kicks to Goodwin. Pass to Chandler. He feeds it to Tucker. There's the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Shot to end this cold run. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's 15 points for Barnes.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Now, here's Tucker. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Knight, and Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 9th in assists, 9th in blocks, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And, you know, his floor awareness, undeniable. You know, as you pointed out, he's great at drawing the defense and then making the perfect pass in stride.
Now here's Chandler. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job. And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Azili. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. And it's Barbosa in for Steph Curry. And then for Phoenix, Alex Lenz checked in for Chandler. And it's Booker in for Goodwin. Here's Knight after the Warriors pick up 3. Unloads from 13. Again, the miss by Knight.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
The dish to Iguodala. Screen by Bogut. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And another 3 for Golden State.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now, here's Tucker. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Knight, wide open, hits the target from 18 feet. And the Suns lead by 2.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Kicks it out to Barbosa. The pass to Bogut. He dishes it to Barbosa. Green, the pass to Iguodala. Soft touch off the glass. Iguodala's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Knight kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Right side, Green. Kicks it to Barnes. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. Phoenix also making some changes. Morris comes in for John Lure, and Sonny Weems subbed in for Brandon Knight. Now Barbosa. Here is Livingston. He kicks to Bogut. Livingston dishes to Barnes. Iguodala wide open. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over the back foul every time.
The Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. Here's Booker, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Booker the pass to Morris. And he gets it to go. Morris has got 9. Golden State's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Feeds it to Livingston. Dishes it to Bogut. Livingston kicks to Bogut. 6 to shoot. Pass to Livingston. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Tucker.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Now here's Iguodala. He's got 5. Bogut kicks to Iguodala. Back to Bogut. No luck. Good work defensively by Morris. The Suns leading. The Suns have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Free throw good, Booker.
You know, the Phoenix Suns played well overall last season, but they still couldn't match up against some of the teams in the West. Had a hard time with in-conference battles.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Looney, and it's Rush in for Leandro Barbosa. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Phoenix. T.J. Warren comes in for P.J. Tucker. And the Suns miss again. And for the Suns last season, Greg, they ended with a record of 21-31 against the Western Conference. It's something that you can point to, Greg, as a reason they failed to make the postseason.
Great point, Kevin. And the big problem for the Suns were the other Western playoff teams. Only went 8-22 against the top 8 in the West.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
There's the pick. And Booker kicks to Morris with the shot. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The feed to Bogut. It's stolen by Morris. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Pass to Teletovic. Another 3 for Phoenix.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Now here's Iguodala. 8 points his last outing.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Spates. Well, the Phoenix Suns came up short in their playoff hopes again last year. They went 17-24 Clark on the road, and that didn't help them out.
Not at all, and you factor in a 6-game road losing streak to end the year. That pretty much closed the door on postseason for them.
There's a good screen. Teletovic misses.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
19 seconds left to play here in the half. Livingston dishes to Iguodala. And it's Iguodala again missing. And here's Booker. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. The Suns have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Bogut. And the first half comes to a...
Gentlemen, I'm here with Brand.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
You know, Barnes is playing well. He has 17 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. P.J. Tucker is out there with John Lewis. Then it's Archie Goodwin, and it's Chandler, and it's Knight in at the one. Curry can't get it to go.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Warriors trail by 6. Barnes kicks to Curry. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Curry's got 9.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Lure, and the shot is good. Lure's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great way to start to have easy layup against some soft D.
Thompson from long range. Phoenix grabs the miss. Chandler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 7th assist in the game. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Wasted no time on that one. That's 12 points for Steph Curry.
You know, that wasn't the highest quality look, but for him, it doesn't matter. He doesn't need a great look to knock down the three.
Knight, here's Lure. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Suns lead by 7.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Thompson for 3. That's good. Thompson's got 12.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight. And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Azili's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Lure the pass to Tucker. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. The Warriors, #1.
You know, sometimes a team, Kevin, will have one guy who does a nice job blocking shots. Other times, a guy finds ways to get other players involved in shot blocking. Well, this team does it as a group. That's why they're the league's best in block shots.
Now, here's Green. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. Curry dishes to Barnes. Here's Green. Sinks that one from the post. Green's got 8 points. And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And, you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Chandler. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. But they'll get another chance. Barnes kicks to Thompson. And it's blocked. Outside Knight, stolen by Thompson. Fires the 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now, here is Knight. He's got 16. Now the dish to Goodwin. Chandler with the screen on Thompson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row, and that's always a recipe for disaster.
Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
It's stolen by Green. For the lead. Again, Curry missing.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
Goodwin. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Warriors have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Now, here's Tucker, covered by Barnes, and it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. Len's checked in for the Suns.
Alex Len.
Warriors on D, stolen by Thompson. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're #1 in block shots. This is a team that doesn't allow easy shots in the lane.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
And the dunk by Len.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry outside, and that one's good. Curry's got 15.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Shoots the 3. Tucker can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today. And really, last season, it was supposed to be a battle between the Warriors and Clippers for that Pacific title. But the Warriors just ran away with it, won the division by 11 games.
And here is Knight after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Three-pointer, and Brandon Knight hits from deep. Knight's got 19 points.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Now, here's Goodwin. He's got 7. He feeds it to Len. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Knight on the wing, guarded by Curry. Goodwin with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Warriors have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. The drive by Green. Top of the key, Azili. They set the screen. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Curry against Knight. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Iguodala. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much, he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
That's good.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. And then for Phoenix, Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Len, and it's Booker in for Knight.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Harden. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Now here's Green. He's got 8, and that one's good.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Can they get it? Second chance shot. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket for Morris.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Spates the pass to Livingston. He dishes it to Curry. Fires the 3. That's good. Curry's got 28.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Morris a screen. Goodwin dishes to Morris. And Booker kicks to Teletovic. And he lays it straight in. Teletovic has got 5.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Suns trail by 6. Here's the floater. Goodwin, good. He's got 9.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
On its way from Curry for 2. Can't hit. And Phoenix the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Teletovic misses. Warriors leading by 4. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Golden State.
Three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
Here's Goodwin.
So far in the game for Goodwin, he has 9 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Here is Livingston, defended by Booker. Livingston passes to Green. Good work defensively by Morris. Suns trail by 5. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league in both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Here is Livingston. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Morris. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Warriors leading by 3. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Got a hand on it. 1:09 left to play here in the third. Here's Booker. It's good. This game is all even. Booker's got 12.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Green dishes to Livingston. Now here is Bogut. He's tightly guarded. Green kicks to Bogut. Here's Livingston. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Man, how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Golden State. And then for Phoenix, Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Morris. And Sonny Weems subbed in for Goodwin. They grabbed their own miss. Livingston passes to Bogut. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Rush dishes to Bogut. Iguodala up top. He's got 9. Back to Bogut. Second chance shot. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Iguodala's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Booker. Misses there. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Warriors lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Klay Thompson and Brandon Rush at the 2 and 3. Bogut out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Barnes. Back to Barbosa. And Rush kicks to Barnes. Nifty move. The pass to Rush. Pass to Thompson. And Barbosa has it in the corner. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Bogut, that's good. Suns trail by 6. Outside Knight. Chandler with a screen for Knight. Here's Tucker. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Watching P.J. Tucker, he does all the little things for you, plus some big ones as well. Ever since he came into the league, Clark, he's been a tremendous glue guy.
Yeah, he's a Velcro guy. You don't want him hammering the ball a bunch or launching a lot of threes, but he's physically imposing, and he gives you what he's got. You know the effort is always going to be there with him.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And the basket good. 33 points for Steph Curry.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
And here are the Suns now.
And talking about P.J. Tucker, he's really played the same role the past 3 seasons. Excellent inside-out defender, tremendous rebounder for his size, and he really plays within his limitations, taking only shots he can make and also not turning the ball over.
Now here's Curry from past the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Lure's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Knight passes to Weems. Back to Knight. Shoots a 3. And it's Weems missing.
You know, it's funny, we talk about glue guys like Tucker being instrumental to winning the championship, but it's really about trying to find the best guys at what they do. And the case can be made that Tucker is one of the best in the NBA at what he does.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Kicks it to Curry. Bogut back up on top. He's guarded by Chandler. It's Curry outside. Count the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine. And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Doris. And that one's good. Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Suns getting the bucket.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Here's Green. The Suns getting the bucket. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got 39.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now, here's Tucker. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Curry with it. And it's Knight picking him up. Ezeli dishes to Green. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here's Goodwin. And the rejection by Ezeli. Knight against Curry. He kicks it to Thompson. Takes the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 9 assists now tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here's Green. No problems knocking that one down. And the Warriors lead by 20.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Knight kicks to Goodwin.
Well, you know, 1 season in the books with the NBA's new replay center, and so far, so good. I mean, the replays are averaging about 45 seconds apiece, and getting the officials the angles they need quickly to make the right call.
Curry passes to Ezeli. Green with a screen for Curry. Inside. Green, no luck. And with the new replay center, the league also going for more transparency. People expect it now, Clark, and they're officiating.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Evaluating the most scrutinized calls and non-calls of the games in those last 2 minutes, that's a positive. Things are continuing to change, I think, for the better in that regard.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. Goodwin with it. It's up against Thompson. Goodwin, good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Curry attacking, wants to get it to Barnes and does. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Knight against Curry. From 13, here's Tucker. Offline with his three.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Now here's Barnes. He's guarded close. Curry plays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 43 points.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Knight. No luck, and Golden State will go the other way with it. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 20. And it's Goodwin in the corner. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And stolen by Knight. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Knight's running. And it's Goodwin missing.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Chandler with the steal. Here's Tucker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Curry dishes to Green. Screen by Bogut. Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green. The tray. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. Chandler's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Knight. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 15. It's Curry with the drive. Green passes to Barnes. And the three off target. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Another three for Phoenix.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half. And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. And the Suns making a change here as well. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Now Goodwin after the missed three from Stephen Curry. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Golden State's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. And our old partner Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars. And Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff.
Point.
And Steve has that.
Excellent point. It's Knight with the drive. Misses off the left iron.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Back to Thompson, out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Bogut. Off loose off the pick and hammers it home.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. And Lure gets it to go.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Knight kicks it to Tucker. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Tucker's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Phoenix. Dishes to Thompson. Feeds to Green. Bogut sets a screen for Green. Back to Thompson. And Curry has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Bogut with a screen on Knight. It's Bogut with the drive. Here's Iguodala. Again, Golden State.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Warriors.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this is by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And so looking at the number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Stephen Curry. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Lure. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Curry against Knight. Outside Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here.
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan player, Stephen Curry. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always